Afternoon, everybody. Brian SLC Farms. Just doing a little Saturday afternoon live stream. In the tractor, we're just delivering a hay bale for a neighbor. So I thought I'd do a quick live. I'll wait till we get a few people on here. Hopefully, that camera sure does look shaky. Hopefully once I get going, it won't be. We got 3 people on here. Might have to do something different with that camera if it's going to be shaking like that. Let's see here. Hey Jackie, how's it going, man? Let me get going down the road here and I'll be able to see a few comments. We're just leaving the farm. It's been rain here again today. Hey Junior, how's it going? Glad you can join. Alex Williamson's Blind Adventures, how's it going? So just running up the road real quick. Well, I say real quick. We got 4 or 5 miles. Same farm I normally go to. I got 2 actually within minutes of my house. They're both riding centers that help. They both do different programs. One helps kids with disabilities, wounded vets, all types of stuff. Their program's called Rideability Therapeutic Riding Center. A pretty big outfit. And then the other one, the one we're going to now, a little bit smaller, but it's called the Brightside Youth Ranch. Both of them good people, so we always take their hay to them. So, hey Massey 1105, how's it going? Hey Jay, how's it going? Midwest Dallas, glad y'all could all make it. How's everybody doing today? So you can tell the skies are gray and gloomy. I'm going to turn the camera around just a second for everybody that's on here. Y'all can see our nice, beautiful weather there. It was pouring rain yesterday. We finally just got to where we could start getting in and get some field work done. And got a little bit of stuff done, and it just piss poured rain yesterday like crazy. So Jackie, that was a good looking New Holland, but there ain't nothing wrong with a New Holland. I tell you, I about bought a New Holland over my first Kubota. They're a good heavy tractor. I don't know about some of their stuff. I mean, I guess nowadays, but they're good looking stuff. Glad y'all could all make it. Hey Robert, how's it going? So we are we're coming up the field beside us here. This is one of my neighbor's fields. He's got some rye and wheat planted on it. I'll let's see here. I'll pull y'all off. Nice looking stuff. It's really coming along well considering the time of year. It won't be long. He'll have that ready to cut for his cows. It's actually the man I bought my cows from that has it. A lot of times the reason hey Clayton, how's it going? The reason I take the tractor on these deliveries is these guys have hay racks, and the other one has hay huts. So it's just a lot easier for me just to pick them up with the tractor, move the bales along, cut the strings off, rather than drive the pickup truck. And it's not that far. And my tractor's pretty comfortable. calves soon. Jackie, so I take it it's not raining if you're gonna go watch the dirt track. New Hollands have a lot of maintenance. I'm sorry that mount's being so darn shaky today. I'm not really sure. Let me see if I can tighten it up a little bit. See if that'll help. Turn there. Well, just gonna be a little bit crooked, I guess. That ain't right. There we go. That's a little bit better. We have a wonderful roundabout here in the neighborhood, as I call it. Good tractors, they just require a lot of TLC. Well, that's what I guess the older New Hollands and Fords are darn good tractors. I used to run Ford 3000 and a 5000 growing up. Neighbors had them, but the bigger New Hollands are good tractors. The mid-size, I guess, that I've heard have some issues, and I think might as well just go buy an LS because I'm pretty sure they're the same tractor. Midwest, I understand about the hating to borrow money. Sometimes just what we have to do as farmers. I'm personally not a big fan. Everybody might think I am with my shiny new equipment and stuff, but like I say, we try to pay most things off and only get one purchase at a time if we're going to borrow too much money. Okay, so under 130 horses is an LS. So you might as well just buy an LS. I just want to make sure everybody can hear me all right, all that kind of stuff. I know I'm in the tractor or whatnot. I got my GPS hooked up in my tractor, and I'm trying to make sure I hadn't hooked it up. I hadn't hooked it up since hey Andy, how's it going, man? Good to have you on. Appreciate you stopping by. That's good. Okay, everybody can hear me well. Anyways, I was looking at my GPS here. I just wanted to make sure it's working. And usually it's not something that I would run going down the road. It says that the GPS isn't picking up a location. So, that's good. I tell you, I just wish this rain would stop. There's so much work that I'm trying to get done. I've got seed sitting in a grain drill, and I can't put it out because of the mud. I mean, the closing wheels are just, you can't do that kind of stuff. And the later it gets, it'd just be worthless to even put the seed out. So, it really stinks. So what's everybody else up to today? This thing, Midwest House just staying warm. Last video there was pretty good. I'm watching it yesterday. I didn't get to finish watching it yet. I've been so busy with hay's just been flying out the door. It is ridiculous how fast we've been selling hay. The rebaler man, we hardly haven't been able to keep up with all. It's just not. It's not been but a film going on. It's more around live stream than it is. Our spring is just around the corner. Everything is already really starting to green up. It's that's one thing about here. You got to be on the ball, but I guess you know for all you guys up north, as soon as stuff you can fertilizing done in the winter and all that. Hay probably comes on pretty quick if you're doing any haying or anything. I go through a little hole. I see where it's cutting out. I go through a little hole. It'll clean back up here in just a minute. Should anyways. Turn the thing back around here. I think it might have cleared up by now. Vacation after spring break. Watch where I'm going, making a turn here. We got just foggy out. I don't want anybody to have an accident. Most people in my area, though, are pretty conscious about better tractors. Yeah, I got through one little area there where the service gets spotty. We're almost to where I'm delivering this hay bale. I have to jump out, put a little net on it real quick. Y'all might just have to chat amongst yourselves for a minute. Oh, goodness. Some of these roads, South Carolina says it's because of all the rain why they're having so many potholes in their roads, but I think it's just because they have horrible bed prep. Trying to catch up, make sure I don't miss any comments while I got a clear spot going down the road. Hey, was Blind, how's it going? Hassan, how's it going? Ice is not good, Midwest Alice. That's what, if we get freezing temps here and we don't get a lot of snow, we will get ice. I'm going to turn y'all back around so y'all can see we're about to pull in here to the little farm now. We got a nice little sign out and everything. But really nice organization. Oh gosh, sorry about all that shaking. That's the thing about these big four-wheel drive tires. There, that ought to get a little better. Oh goodness. Sorry about that, guys. That's the only thing with these camera mounts, you know, they're not really that sturdy for in a tractor. It's hard to find a position. I end up using my tripod. It seems to work best for me in the tractor rather than these suction cup mounts. So another reason we bring the tractor is this small gate here, my little dually, doesn't really let me go through it that well. I can fit, but it is tight. And it's easier just to fit in here with the tractor. Our customers are nice. They leave us a little check in a Ziploc bag hanging up there. They always keep their farm really clean here. Nice place. They just had this barn built this past spring in 2018. They're really enjoying that. Alright, so I'm going to hop out real quick, guys, and I've got to put a net on this hay bale and cut the strings off real quick. So y'all just have to chat amongst yourselves for a second. Andy, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you coming in. It is a beautiful farm, Was Blind. Hassan, I'm doing great. How about yourself? You guys make sure to hit that thumbs up, and I'll be back in just a second. Like I say, I'm gonna just leave the camera there. Y'all can watch me work for a second. Y'all can chat amongst yourselves, and I'll be back in just a second. everybody, we are back. I'll have to hop out one more time to close this net up, but I'll come out of there. There it goes. How's everyone go about talking to a landowner's hay ground? Just go talk to him. If they don't have somebody doing it already, then just go up and talk to them. And he said, look up Manfrotto Magic Arm. Well worth the money for a tractor camera. Okay, I will do that. Thank you. But yeah. Midwest House, I tell you, all my land I've got, I just went up and talked to them. Who's doing it? Why they got weeds everywhere? Are they fertilizing? Are they liming? If nobody's doing it, why isn't anybody working this land? Can somebody work it? I tell you, it's rare around me that we pay for a lot of land lease on hay ground. Now, crop ground, row crop ground, cattle ground, that's different. But most people won't let you put livestock. They just want their grass mowed. At that point, they might get some bales of hay off of it, or they just might get their grass mowed for free, and it saves them on bush hogging with their own tractor. So, hey Farmall, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping in. Hey, I will be right back, guys. I got to close this net real quick and put the panel on, and I will be right back. How's it going? The horses are saying please let them out. They want to come get their hay. They don't stay in their barn a lot. These people here are pretty good about keeping their horses out. Even with bad weather, they got a lot of nice pastures. In fact, as I turn around here, they got a nice little pond, several pastures going back through there. Beautiful little farm. Great people to work for. I am doing wonderful on this beautiful gray Saturday. Wishing I was putting in seed, but we are delivering hay, so at least we're making a little bit of money. I'm gonna close this gate and then we'll get back on the road. I'm back. Let's see here if we can get going down the road. Try to keep y'all from shaking around so dang much. I'm gonna get home and be going and looking back on this live when I get home and seeing exactly which mount Mr. Harmless Farmer there was talking about, because that's something I can't stand, is these mounts shaking around. I don't want people to get seasick from watching my videos, that's for sure. So yeah, they left was blind. They just left a check hanging. In fact, they left it hanging right on that round bale feeder there. They had it taped to it in a Ziploc bag there. Yeah, man, and we don't usually. She always gives me a dirty tip, even though she doesn't have to. We bring her squares and rounds, but we don't usually charge her any extra for doing what we just did. That's kind of my donation that I can give to them, is my time and taking that hay over there. And that's getting hot in this tractor. I gotta take his coat off. That's the problem. You get started working, you get darn warm. That's better. Alright, let's see what we got here. Farmall, big live last night. Man, they're getting too big. I can't keep up with them. That's great though. Brooder. I've never heard of the brooder. Your name is Ted, correct? I just want to make sure, because I have to remember so many, well, I don't have to. And I just wanted to ask what y'all are up to today. It looked cold on your live the other day when you were sitting in the barn there. I don't know, I guess I got thin blood. I can't deal with it. Okay, I was right. I just want to make sure. So the road we're on right now is probably the busiest road that we ride on, and I only have to get on it for just a stretch. But this is Highway 49, and this road here runs all the way through downtown Charlotte, comes back up through South Carolina, takes you, gosh, well deep into South Carolina, up into Chester. You'll go through a lot of small little country towns, but you can take 49 through Charlotte, go on up towards Asheboro that way. Really a scenic route. Before the interstates were here, that was the main, Highway 49 was the main thoroughfare there. The interstates have kind of took care of a lot of that. Cut back on a lot of traffic, now it's just all neighborhoods. So I'm gonna turn y'all back around. I try to flip y'all back and forth so you don't have to stare at my ugly mug the whole time. You at least see some of the scenery. The area we're going through will be in a little hole for a minute, but I will come back. Okay, the router makes 16 scale models. I see there, you're going to 620X. Now see, I like the toys. This SLC kind of makes fun of me because I like to collect tractor toys and stuff. I would really like some true scale, which I've got some of the Kubota toys, but I would like some of the implements that I have, like modeled. That would be pretty cool. Like one of my little cat skid steers and stuff like that. It was cold. How do you spread frozen manure, Ted? APA Hillbilly, how's it going? Alright, sorry, I'll turn the wiper on there. It's a little blurry. Let me see if we can get the windshield a little cleaner there. That should help. We should be back to not being not being fuzzy anymore. Should be out of our hole there. See if we're getting past here. Little Lexus. This thing is going to reconnect. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. Alright, I'm back. I don't know. I lost you for a second. I went to a bad area there. It should be good to go now. I will check out Bruder's catalog. Was blind. I was saying I'm in South Carolina. It's actually long sleeve t-shirt weather today. It's not too bad here. We're probably mid 50s this week. Better picture. I can watch y'all through my iPad and kind of see what's going on. I'm guessing just, again, that's the problem with country living. Ted, I don't know if I lost you or not, but if you're still there, I'd asked how do you spread frozen manure. Y'all can tell the Bradford pears are already starting to bloom. They're putting their leaves on already. In fact, we had 2 nights this past week where we got down into the mid-20s. All the peach farmers had to cover the peach trees or burn straw or find different methods to keep from losing their blooms there. All the blueberry bushes had to be covered on the local farm. Anything that's been blooming that shouldn't be really yet because of our kind of early spring. But I hope we find some thought. Which, if the manure's breaking down, I would think it would kind of produce a little bit of a heat. So maybe it doesn't get absolutely frozen. I don't know what you're. As long as you're not in the super negatives, I would. So for anybody that's just coming in, we just delivered a hay bale to a neighboring farm. We're almost back towards our farm here. We're at the little corner store, little local corner store here, Ben's. This roundabout, it's so funny. It confuses so many people. They don't know how to use a roundabout. They don't know whether to stop or go or yield or what. Act wild, what's happening? 40 there, but that's not too bad. It's above freezing. Trying to look back here. We're gonna try, even though it's raining. I've got a field that's got some cover weeds on it, some chickweed and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to actually go over to it and sow a little bit of ryegrass on it. I got some oats I need to sow. If I get over to do that, I might do another live today. Cold and rainy and snowy. Yeah, that's never fun. A nice wintry mix, I guess you could call it. If I'm not talking a whole bunch, I'm just trying to catch a few comments while bebopping down the road here back to the farm. The oats I'm hoping to make oat hay out of was blind. Yeah, I'm going to sow my oats. And, they are not wild oats though. They're in bags. But yeah, that's always a funny thing. I'm gonna go sow my oats. Cloth Sirion 5000. Is that track, that cloth track, that's green and white, I'm assuming? And that 5000 series, how many horsepower is that? I promise it's our roads that are so bumpy. It's not the tractor. The tractor actually rides pretty good. It's crazy that I'm gonna take y'all out here and show you. It's crazy that so many trees are already blooming, and then you got one like that one that still got its leaves on it from last year. It is just a miserable day as usual, but yesterday it poured rain all day. 530 horsepower. Okay, that's a pretty good sized tractor. I'm in my largest tractor and it's only 110, and when I bought it I thought it was actually pretty big, and now that I've owned it a little while I wished I would have gone bigger. I guess you can never go too big when it comes to tractors. So I got something to show here in a minute for everybody that's on here. Get a little preview of it. We put it up the other day. We're almost to the farm here. But so I finally feel official at my home farm. When you come down the road, we now have, alright, get over this rough patch. We now have a sign so people can find us when they're coming to do pickups and whatnot. And I'm pretty proud of it, actually, to say the least. Nice little sign there. Me and the guys mounted it the other day. And even got our little Facebook and YouTube logo on there. So I'm pretty tickled with it. Horses are all standing around making a mess. I think I'm gonna start putting those nets on their hay bales so they don't waste as much, like that customer we just left does. But we're pulling into the mud pit trucking yard of the farm we got here. I'm sure the cows will start mooing every time they hear this dang tractor. They start mooing. They're all standing in their barn, actually, except for two of them. We brought the bull in the other day. He's been doing his job here lately. So the cows have their own little multiple ponds out there from all this rain. Well, guys, we're home. We're probably going to go in. Brian, what's going on, man? Yes, Mud Farmer. That's right. You come in and we're just fixing to end. But I appreciate everybody stopping by. We're, like I say, we're back home. Got a couple of the girls over there eating a little bit of hay. And I think the rest of them are standing in that building right there to our left beside that bucket truck. It's funny, the horses all stand out in the rain and the cows all go in their barn. So, well, everybody, you guys have a good afternoon. Appreciate everybody that stopped by, and take it easy.